One of our most popular second date updates of the whole year all started with a night out that instantly got ruined by a surprise birthday party.
Oh, my God. Yes.
It's like, how could a surprise party be bad?
Oh, it could be really bad if you're on a date.
Because one of our listeners figured out a way to make it super awkward. And lucky for him, we figured out a way to salvage it. And now, months later, we just got an email from the couple saying we have to hear what happened since they were last on the show.
Oh, my God. Yes, I love these.
So we're going to play their original call, then right afterwards, learn their big news in your second date update. Next. One of our listeners, Chris, says his first date got derailed before it even started.
Oh, no.
Just like most of the segments on this show.
I was going to say, that's something we're used to.
I feel for you, Chris. I have been there. In fact, I'm there right now.
It's good. Stay in the present, Jeff.
Chris, do you feel this segment tanking as we speak?
I think we can get it back on track.
Okay, well, my co-host faces say different.
You're a lot more hopeful and optimistic than we are, Chris.
Yeah. But tell us about the girl that you were supposed to go out with. What's her name?
Yeah, sure. Her name's Kayla.
Okay.
We met at a dating app. We met online.
How long did you guys chat before you actually met up?
Like 2 or 3 weeks. So, I guess a decent amount of time. We got to know each other at least a little bit.
Right.
Is that the normal amount of time that you guys do? 2 3 weeks before you meet up?
Yeah, I try to meet as soon as possible so I don't waste my time
Oh,
texting.
you're more 2 to 3 minutes. Okay.
She's hours.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
For a solid connection, though, you want to make sure it's 2 3 weeks. If you're just hooking up like Alexis, you just
Okay. Fair. So you actually like her, it sounds like.
Yeah. It was one of those apps where we were trying to date, not just get down to it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good,
All right.
good.
And so, the conversation leading up sounds like obviously it was good.
Yeah, it was good. She's super cute. Like, first just saw her pictures. She had, like, freckles. She was wearing, like, all these cute, like, old band T-shirts that she sort of, like, cut up. And anyway,
Sweet.
Whatever. My type.
Sounds odd.
Okay. And you're not one of those guys that sees, like, a girl wearing, like, a Rolling Stone shirt or Ramones and is like, name three songs. I bet you're not a true fan.
No.
Okay.
I was like, you're not even in Nirvana.
Well, tell us about the date and how it got derailed.
Well, all right. So we scheduled that I was actually going to pick her up for our first date.
Oh, man.
Okay.
She definitely trusts you then.
So I got there like, I'm a pretty punctual person. I got there, it ended up being like 20 minutes early.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I was like, I'll go up, I'll knock on the door, like see what's going on or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I don't know. 20 minutes early for a date is really early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not going to be ready.
No, exactly. Like,
Okay.
and then it's like awkward because you have to answer the door if you're knocking on the door. It's like different if you send a text and you're like, yo, I'm here. I'll just wait for you until you're ready. Let me know.
Yeah, I thought about doing it, and I was like, I'm going to be a gentleman. I'll just walk up to the door instead of using a cell phone about it.
Okay.
But it got way weirder, though.
Okay.
So I go up, and the door was actually, like, cracked open. So I sort of nudged it open just a little bit to give, like, a, hey, I'm here.
Yeah.
And as I nudged it open, 20-ish people jumped out and screamed surprise.
Whoa.
Yeah, no. So, yeah, exactly. I'm really confused.
Were you at the wrong house?
No. So it turns out her friends were throwing her a surprise party a week before her birthday.
Wow.
Oh.
I guess that's
They were
smart.
throwing her off the scent by doing it a week early.
Yeah.
Well, what do you do? Do you
So-
stay for the party or do you just leave?
Well, she's obviously not even there yet. If they're all waiting for her, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she wasn't. She was not there
That's
yet.
so awkward.
Yeah. So they didn't like ask me a lot of questions. They just sort of were like, get in. She's on her way here. So I'm like, all right, I guess I'll just, I didn't like fully have time to make the decision of
Oh, okay.
So then you're just like put in with the crowd of people and you're now waiting to surprise her for her party.
With a group of people I've never met.
Okay.
It's so cool, though.
That's
Cool
hysterical.
friends.
So what happened when she came into the door?
So she comes in the door, everyone jumps out, yells surprise, she's like looking around, obviously very surprised, and then sees me in the middle of it and looks even more surprised.
Oh, yeah. Probably not how you envisioned your first date going.
That's so funny though.
It is.
What was it, a great party? Did she have a great time?
Yeah, she seemed to have a really great time. I mean, I talked to people a pretty decent amount. Like, I hung out with her dog for a while, which was fun. I'm a big dog fan.
That means the day went great.
It's
Hang out
kind
with
of
the dog the whole time.
Isn't it fun?
Is that great? I have a weird feeling about it. Like,
really why? I think it sounds great.
I mean, I'd rather do that than like an awkward dinner date with someone.
Totally. Like you're with friends, you guys are all drinking, the mood is super high.
But you're
Yeah.
with their friends, and they're all hanging out with each other, and he's over on the couch just sitting with the dog.
No, but here's the thing. If you can find a person who can hold their own in a party,
Yeah.
it is so attractive.
I agree.
That you don't have to babysit them the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool, but like every now and again, they'd be like, "Wait, so how do you know her?" I'm a little confused, and I was like, I don't know. Do I bring up the dating app thing? I was like, I would usually find a way to sort of like steer the conversation elsewhere.
Yeah, you don't want to tell them, oh, yeah, I'm from onenightstand.com. So,
But you also don't want to be like, I'm her cousin. Because if they see a kiss later,
Yeah,
it'll
that's
be
true.
weird.
Oh my God, but if it was one of my friends, I'd be stoked. I'd be like, this is so
And then it's her
hysterical
cousin.
and
Yeah, you'd love
awkward.
it, Brooke.
I mean,
You're like, oh, your
I'm
cousin,
talking
go
about
for it.
the date.
it's
as
good that
like
the
friend
party
group.
sounded fun, but were you able to ever get
Yeah.
any like alone one-on-one time to actually connect with her?
Yeah, so like we got on the beer pong table together once, so that was fun.
Oh, okay.
But actually, yeah, like I ended up staying till the end, so
Oh.
we got like almost a half an hour to sort of like chat. But it was,
Cool.
it's like post party. Like she's pretty tired. I was pretty tired. It was a lot. Like it was a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But we decided next week we're gonna go out on like a real date.
Okay, so how did it end? Did you just leave?
Yeah, I just, she gave me a hug, goodbye. But I mean, when I was leaving, like she seemed happy about the party, but she also seemed like genuinely happy that I actually made the decision to stay and like,
Aw.
Oh, okay.
So-
That's
cool.
good.
What's happened since?
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Nothing now. I texted her, that week to make plans. I didn't hear back. And now it's been 2 weeks. And
Oof.
so I'm like, I'm just racking my brain. Like in my head, I'm like, now I'm thinking about who was at the party. I'm like, was there like an ex-boyfriend or something that maybe she rekindled with?
Oh, that's
Oh.
interesting.
That's a good
true.
thought,
Or did someone
actually.
say something bad about you?
Yeah. Do you think it's
Oh.
going to be weird when we call her in a couple minutes and all shout surprise?
Yeah, let's do it.
Because that's my plan. We're going to play a song.
Sweet.
We'll come back. We'll call Kayla for you and try and get your second date update, okay?
Yeah, I appreciate it.
All right. Hold on.
You're in the middle of a second date update, and we're going to
Yes.
find out how the couple is doing right after you hear part 2.
If you're just joining us, surprise!
Surprise!
It's a second date update!
Dude, you blew the surprise. We were supposed to wait till she was on the phone.
We can do it again.
Well, it's a second date update minus the date part.
Yeah.
But there
that's
was a
true.
lot of party.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
one of our
there
listeners,
was.
Chris, unknowingly scheduled a meetup on the exact night Kayla's friends planned a surprise birthday party for her.
Yeah.
So he showed up, got rushed in, and told to hide behind a couch along with 40 other people that he didn't know. And he surprised Kayla. Ended up hanging out for about 3 hours, mostly with Kayla's dog, but
Yeah.
also with some of her friends and even her at one point. And Chris, how did you say it ended that night between you guys?
I felt good. It was weird, obviously, but she was happy I was there and that we were definitely hanging out the next weekend.
All right.
That's good.
Maybe it's just a scheduling thing. I mean, she did say it was her birthday the week after because they were doing the party a week before. Maybe she's just been too busy.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely possible. I get that, but like she's not responding even to texts. So.
Yeah, Brooke, what a dumb suggestion that was.
Yeah. Just try to be positive.
Hope you feel embarrassed by that.
I don't.
Okay,
But,
good.
that's because
well, you should.
I'm numb to embarrassment at this point in my life.
All right.
It just doesn't happen anymore.
Well, now you
No
just made it
shame.
sad. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's just call Kayla and hopefully put some positivity into this call.
Yeah.
All right, you ready to do this, Chris?
Whew, I hope so. Yeah.
Okay,
right.
here we go.
Hello.
Hey, is this Kayla?
This is she. Who's this?
Surprise!
Surprise!
Yeah, we
You're on
got
the radio
her.
right now with Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Yay!
I'm sorry. What?
Happy late birthday!
Happy belated
Yay.
birthday!
Yeah, we heard it's your birthday.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but is this a joke or something? I just don't know.
No, it's not a joke. It's actually something that we're doing called a second date update.
Yes.
We're all wondering about a hangout that you had recently with one of our listeners named Chris.
Oh.
He reached out to us and told us you guys are supposed to go out on a date, but then it kind of got derailed because your friends threw you a surprise birthday party.
And he said he got swept up into the party somehow, which is, I thought it sounded like a really cute night.
This is really weird.
Well, don't worry. Sorry, we didn't mean to blindside you and surprise you with all that stuff. We're just really trying to help our listener, Chris, understand what happened at the party because he felt like you guys were getting along and you were supposed to hang out the next weekend, and that never happened. So he's just a little bit confused.
Yeah. I mean, it was such a weird thing that had happened because basically I was not only surprised that there was a surprise party, but then I was like, it was a double layer of surprise because Chris being there. And so it was like just a clown car full of emotions, I suppose. And it was super nice that he stayed, but it was weird because I guess he left and then he came back.
He left and came back.
Really?
It's a little awkward.
You mean to the party?
I mean, I didn't see him, but I just assumed he did that.
What do you mean
Why?
you assumed?
Well, because there was a gift from Chris that was on the present table. And I mean, he didn't know that there was going to be a surprise party. At least he said he didn't, and my friend said he didn't.
That's so sweet, though. So you think he like rushed out in the middle of the party to go get you a present?
Yeah, that's actually really nice.
I think that's so kind.
Yeah, but it wasn't because when I opened up his present, it was Skims shapewear.
Oh. What is that?
Ooh, that is hard to get your hands on, though. Like,
I have no idea
it's
what
the
this
Kim
is.
Kardashian line of shapewear.
Isn't
helps.
it supposed to like slim you down?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
Was it lingerie though? It just by Skims because they
No.
do all sorts of different.
it was shapewear, and I was so like horrifically offended.
Oh. It's
You
so-
know, he obviously he looked at me, and then he was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna go run out and get shapewear for her."
Why would he do that?
That's really odd, especially for a first date.
All the possible gifts.
But is it one of those things where he just saw like it's a Kim Kardashian line and he figured like if I was gonna buy a girl makeup and I saw Kim K on it or something,
Oh, like
I would
maybe
buy
he
it.
nice way to
didn't-
look at it.
Maybe he
know?
didn't know it was shapewear. Maybe he
Yeah.
thought it was just like
Trendy?
But still,
I
Well,
hope
look,
so.
Kayla, I want you to know he
weird.
never told us that he bought you a gift or
No.
anything about the Skims.
and he went on and on about how cute and hot you were
Yeah, he
when
did.
we talked to him.
I mean, I just don't want to have to think about him anymore. So,
Yeah.
you know.
Well,
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry
Uh-oh,
to
Jeff.
sorry to do this to you, Kayla, but we do have one more surprise.
This is the end. This is the
Okay.
last
Chris
one.
is on the other line listening, and he wants to talk to you.
Hey,
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm like, this is blowing me away. I never left the party. I promise you, like 100%.
So wait, you already had a gift with you when you showed up
creepy.
to a party that you didn't know was going to happen?
That makes it
dude.
worse.
No.
Wait, hold on.
No.
You guys, this is Chris. Did you set this up to get me on the radio like this? Like, You gotta
I
just
wanted to
stop,
talk to
like-
you, and I couldn't figure out any other way to like try to figure out like what I possibly did to make you not like even respond to text, like let alone not go out with me again.
because you must have left and got me some present that is demonstrative of how you look at my body, or it was just so weird
And inappropriate.
Yeah.
and inappropriate.
Yeah, dude, what were you thinking, man?
I don't even know. I wouldn't even know where to buy shapewear. Like this is. I don't know.
See?
I guess I'm sort of figuring out based on what everyone's saying what shapewear is. But look, all right, this is kind of embarrassing.
Oh, no.
I liked you a lot. Like upon meeting you, and like there was this whole table of presents, like from all your awesome friends, and I was like, I don't have anything for her. It's her birthday, and like this is my first impression on her, and I don't know, like. I didn't think I drank too much, but maybe it put something in my head. I crossed off one of the names on the gifts, and I put my name on it.
Oh.
I know it wasn't.
What?
I know it's not a cool move. I know it's not a cool move, but I promise you, it was like done with like the best intentions.
To the
Like
worst gift on the table. No way.
Oh.
I didn't open it first.
Of course, because it's wrapped.
Kayla, we want to hear from you. What do you think about that?
My jaw's just on the ground. So you're saying that present wasn't from you, but you wanted to take credit for a present that somebody else was giving me, but it backfired on you.
Is that better or worse than what you originally thought?
That's a good point.
I mean, I'm just like swimming in confusion right now.
Oh my god! I will say it means that he is not some weirdo who's giving you shapewear
That's
on
a good
purpose.
point.
Like
Yeah.
that is a big
No.
thing.
I would have never looked at you and been like, oh man, she needs to alter anything about her appearance or about yourself as a person, like at all. After like,
No, he just needs to alter the name on this happy birthday card to say it's from him.
I mean, Kayla, it sounds like he made a drunken, dumb mistake that he thought was going to impress
Totally.
you.
Yeah.
And it backfired in the absolute worst
my
way
God.
it could have.
Pretty funny.
Right.
But overall, he seems like a pretty cool guy, and we'd like to send you guys out on another date if you're up for it, Kayla. We'd pay for it. No presents.
Yeah. That's actually a good thing this time.
Yeah.
That typically isn't.
What do you think?
I will go out on a date with Chris if he helps me figure out who gave me shapewear for my birthday.
Seriously. Get him.
All right. Chris, you up for a little detective work?
I'm in, yeah.
All right.
that's
Well,
awesome.
congratulations, you guys.
Well, I'll say this: you've now made a new listener.
That makes 2 listeners total.
Yes.
We did it.
They're both on the phone.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
It's been months since the surprise birthday scandal that rocked the radio waves.
Yeah.
And now Chris and Kayla are both back to give us an update. Hey guys, how's it going? You keeping it tight?
Oh, come on.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Keeping it constrained.
Yeah.
She's laughing. She's not. Now she's laughing.
Okay.
She can't breathe very well. That stuff is real.
How you guys been?
Yeah,
I'm really good.
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 Wait, are you guys still seeing each other?
Yeah, we have kept seeing each other.
Hey. You're welcome.
That is cute, little flirty giggly.
Yeah.
Say a couple that shapes together stays together.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Exactly.
I mean, how has it been?
No, it's been really good. It's been really good. So we decided we were gonna just kind of like take it slow for a while. But a couple months in, I did ask if Kayla wanted to be official.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you circle yes or no, Kayla?
Oh, big fat yes.
Oh, that's
Oh, a fat yes. Wow.
Yeah, and it was funny actually. So like a little while after we had like made the official boyfriend girlfriend, she actually ended up throwing me a surprise party.
No.
I love
Oh my God!
that.
Please tell me it was shapewear themed.
Yeah, it should have been all just body shaping.
Yeah.
Weights and
Waist
clothes.
trainers.
That'd be an expensive party.
Yeah, it would be.
I actually thought about that, but I was like, you know what? Let me be a little more clever. And I told all of his friends to come and bring a present. But the rule was that I wrote my name on all the presents.
Oh, you
That is so funny.
That's
You and your friends.
Wow,
are
you got him
involved.
so much stuff.
Yeah.
He had such a great sense of humor about it, and actually it made me fall in love with him even more.
Oh, we're even using those terms.
Wow.
Well, it's good to know that you got over everything too, and now you guys are happy.
And it's a cute inside joke.
I know.
Oh, I
And
love
now if you
it.
guys end up getting married, all the presents are going to be from Kayla at the wedding, too. Thanks for keeping us updated, guys. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.